Good evening. It's so good to have you join us on Leading Lady this evening. I'm Lara Gboyega Adedeji. I'm so excited to have you on this platform. This platform has been created for our change and our effectiveness. And everyone that have come to learn on this platform, we've all been changed together. And today we'll be challenging ourselves one more time. And today we'll be examining leading without competition. As leading ladies, it is very important for us to know that there is no need for competition. The only person you are competing against is yourself. Be a better version of yourself. There is no need for competition. It's so common amongst women. And that's why, the men will look at us and say that, why is it that it's women that bring women down? Why? Because of competition. There's no need for competition. You don't need it at all. You need to compete with only yourself. Be a better version of yourself. While we're chatting in the last episode, we were examining how to add value to ourselves. It's important as a woman that you constantly add value to yourself. That is how you can lead without competition. Don't look at somebody that is doing something great and you're full of envy and you just want to do what the person is doing. It's not right. That is not how to lead. Your leadership is unique to your story. Your leadership is unique to who you are. Your leadership is unique to who God has wired you to be. There is no need for competition, and competition is not encouraged in this kind of leadership. For you to be an effective leader, for you to be a transformative leader, for you to be a leader that has influence and impact in your generation, you must know that you don't have any cause to recall to competition. Competition does not make you a leading lady. For you to be a leading lady, you must lead without competition. If you're competing with anyone at all, it has to be with yourself. You must be better than who you were yesterday. You must be better than who you were last week. You must be better than who you were last month. You must be better than who you were last year. You have to make sure that you are getting better. You are adding value to yourself. You know what happens when we compete? We begin to run a race that is not ours. We begin to follow a path that we are not supposed to follow. We start doing things that we ought not to do. That's what competition make us do. That's what competition leads to. And that is why I've come with this challenge this evening, for you to know that you are called to lead without competition. There is nobody you are called to compete with. You are called to make impact amongst people and have influence as a leader, not to compete. When somebody is doing something great, applaud. Be excited. Say, thumbs up, lady, you are doing great. I'm so excited about what you are doing. If you can support. Because the truth is, there's an adage in my place that says that the sky is big enough for every bird to fly. And it's the same thing in leadership. Everybody has, every man, every woman has his or her own audience. The people she is called to, the people he is called to. So why are we competing? Why are we trying to run another man's race? Why are we trying to operate in another man's vineyard? Why are we trying to become who we are not called to be? Lead without competition. For you to be effective, for you to fulfill your destiny in leadership, you must learn to lead without competition. Because Mrs. A or Mr. A is doing something does not mean you should start your own. If they are doing something and it's working, clap for them, celebrate them. And you know what is so amazing is what is going on the social media. Because my friend is doing an online video, I must start my own. Because my friend started an online business, I must start my own. If you are not called to it, why should you do it? Why are you competing against somebody else? Why are you competing? You can't lead like that. The best you will become when you try to copy somebody else is a photocopy. You can never be the original. Be your original self. Seek the things that you are called to do. Be found in your own vineyard, cleaning, plowing, and planting in it. Don't go around doing other people's business. Sit down and find out what you are called to do and be focused in doing it. Don't go around doing people's things. Don't go around making sure that all you do is how to outperform another person. It doesn't work. It won't make you effective. It won't make you have that kind of influence and impact that is transgenerational. Be your own woman. Be your own man. Be your own leader. And that is why the most important thing about leadership, the starting point of leadership, is self-leadership. If you cannot lead yourself, you can't lead any other person. And that's why you have to sit down with yourself. Make sure you get it right in self-leadership. Make sure you understand why you should influence. You have to influence yourself to be a better person. Then you can also impact and influence other people. Enough of being competitive. Enough of trying to be somebody else. Enough of running the rat race. Enough of trying to bring somebody down so that you can shine. Lead without competition. That is how you can achieve your leadership destiny. That is how you can be effective as a leader. That is how you can be all that God has called you to be. Be effective. Don't be competitive. Lead without competition. That is where God wants you to be, and that's where you will shine. And that's the challenge that I've brought to you on Leading Lady this evening. Leading without competition. I pray that as you take these words of mine, and not just as an opinion or something that I'm just saying because I just want to say something, but something that you believe you should imbibe and live by, a principle that should guide your leadership. I know that you experience such a phenomenal difference in your leadership. Thank you very much for the investment of your time on Leading Lady this evening. I'm Lara Gboyega Adedeji. Stay blessed, stay effective, not competitive. Thank you.